Recording in progress. It's Wednesday evening in Los Angeles. It was warm today, and now there's a cool breeze crawling through the windows. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to do some yoga. Let's start from the standing position. I'm going a little bit back there. And we're just going to shake it out, get the hands loose, a little bit side to side with the feet. You're welcome to jump more if you like, especially if you don't have neighbors underneath you. Get the fingers nice and loose. You could have the core engaged. You could begin your breathing in and out through the nose, long and deliberate breath. You could put the tongue to the roof of the mouth if you feel like you might have a tendency to clench the jaw. Just a little bit more. I'm getting the shoulders looser. Swinging the shoulders and the arms. I can do this all night. All right, we're going to keep the feet about the distance of the hips, and let's swing the arms forward. Big circles on the outside here. Excellent. Let's go the opposite direction, please. And across the front, switching which hand goes on the top. Very nice. We're going to put the hands on the hips and we're going to swing around a little bit. I'm trying to keep the head mostly in the center. I mean, the head is moving, but I'm trying to do most of the movement in the hips. And then the opposite direction, please. Excellent. Back to center. We're going to stand on the left foot. We're going to lift the right knee, and we're going to grab the right knee with intertwined fingers. You could flex that right foot, bringing the toe towards the shin. Pull the core in, pull the shoulders back. Whoa. Let the leg be super heavy so that the leg is dropping into the hands, creating a little bit of tension on the shoulders. And we're going to breathe here. Great, let's switch it. So we're standing on the right and then up with the other. Very nice, let that down. Let's step the right foot over the left. And we can slowly forward fold. Now, if you're super flexible and the forward folding is uncomfortable, you can put your fingers on the ground to stop the downward lunge. If you want, and your fingers are on the ground, and you want the spine and back to open, grab the elbows. If you're not very flexible like me, you're lucky, and you can do the circling of the arms, which is real nice for the shoulder joints. We keep breathing. Good. Go ahead and switch the feet. Same stuff applies, but you're welcome to do pendulum of the arms if you prefer. And you may wish to engage the core, and let's simply stand. Once standing, we will be at the top of the mat with the big toes together and the ankles a little bit apart. You turn the thumbs out with the palms facing forward, core engaged, shoulders back. Thumbs out is super awesome and nice on the shoulder joint. So we're going to breathe in, reach up and look up, hands in prayer to the ceiling. We're going to breathe out and forward fold, bringing the fingers super low. We'll look up, lengthen the tail through the eyeballs. Forward fold on the out breath. All the way back up, reaching out and up. Hands in prayer to the ceiling, down through the heart center, pushing into the earth. Circling all the way back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding again, fingers low. We'll keep them down. We look up, flatten the back. Forward fold on the out breath. Up again to the sky. Down through the heart center, pushing into the earth. Circling all the way back up, breathing in through the nose. Breathing out, forward folding, fingers low again. We look up, flatten the back. Forward fold on the out breath. Up again to the sky. Down through the heart center, pushing into the earth. Circling back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding again, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back. Forward fold on the out breath. Back up, a couple more of these today. Breathing in on the way up. Breathing out, down through the heart center. New breath in as we come up with the hands again. Forward folding on the out breath, fingers low. We look up, we forward fold. All the way back up, here we go. Down through the heart center, pushing into the earth. We'll circle back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding, fingers low. We're going to look up, and then from here, you can step back to the top of push-up. If you want less, you can put the knees down. We're going to tighten the belly and the core just for a moment. And we're going to lower down or drop down, cobra or up dog, and then down dog. And you can pedal the feet out a little bit if you like. Stepping a little bit back and forth in place. Walk your way up to the top of the mat, feet together, fingers low. We look up. Forward fold. All the way back up to the ceiling. Hands in prayer above the head. Down through the heart center, pushing into the earth. Circling back up again on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back. Step in again, top of push-up, with lower drop. Up dog or cobra, and down dog again. And we're going to stay right here breathing. All right, step or jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold. Let's intertwine all but the pointing fingers and come all the way up and point to the ceiling. We're going to pull the core in and up, lifting the heart through the nose, and you can arch back a little bit. And we're going to come back to center if you arched, and we'll take the feet apart. We'll keep the arms up though. And we're going to lean over to the right. Continuing along, breathing in the nose, breathe all the way to the feet, to the earth. And over, please, to the other side. Very nice. Back to center. Let's push the walls out. I'm going to hold here for a moment, opening up through the palms and the thumbs and the fingers. Drop the shoulders, hold the core. From the hips up, we're going to turn and look to the right. We're going to hold this a little bit today. Just a couple of breaths. And then over, please, to the other side. Very nice. Back together. Let's bring the arms down, or back to center, rather. We're going to bring the feet back together. I jumped all the way ahead, 30 seconds. Big toes touching, ankles a little bit apart. We're going to let the knees fall together as we sit in chair, reaching all the way up. Utkatasana. Good. We're going to come up and over, forward folding, fingers low again. We're going to look up, flatten the back. Stepping, top push up, lower drop, up dog or cobra, and down dog. Warrior one on the right, right foot steps, left foot turns out. And we're going to reach the arms right up into the ceiling. Push into the left foot. Let's reach that left arm forward, but reach the left arm forward from behind, like the back, rather than out of the joint. I know it may seem abstract, but as if someone is pushing your back just on the left side behind the shoulder there. Excellent. Touch the sky again, and then hands back down, step back, lower drop, up dog or cobra, down dog. And we're going to do left foot stepping, right foot turns out. The arms up initially. And let's reach that right arm forward as we push into the right foot. And again, as if someone's pushing your back right behind the right shoulder rather than reaching the arm out of the joint. Great. Touch the ceiling again. And then hands back down. We lower drop. Up dog or cobra and down dog. And we're going to breathe right here. Step, jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, flatten the back, but lengthen the tail to the eyeballs. Forward fold on the out breath. Let's sit in chair again, sitting and reaching. And standing, shoulders back, tight core. Excellent. Let's please continue. We sit in chair again. Excellent. Up over, forward folding, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back. Stepping again, top of push-up, or even to the knees or the belly. We lower drop. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Right side again, warrior one. Left foot turns out. Back up, hands in prayer. Above the head. Looking up, lifting the core up to the nose, to the fingers. We'll take a couple of moments here. All right, hands back down again, step back, lower drop, cobra up dog, down dog, left side please, right foot turns out, up again, hands in prayer to the ceiling, lengthening up, core in, heart up, nose up, breathing. Excellent. Hands down again. Step back. Lower drop. Up dog. And down dog. And nice. We're going to stay right here. Walk or jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold, feet and knees sitting in chair, standing, shoulders back, tight core. We're going to do one more. Sit in chair again. Great. Up over, forward folding, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back, stepping again, type of push-up, lower drop, up dog or cobra, down dog. Warrior one again on the right, right foot steps. Hands in prayer above the head. Looking up, lifting the core up through the heart, maybe arching back if you feel like it. Very nice. Hands down again, step back, lower drop, up dog, cobra, down dog, and left side, please. Back up, hands in prayer, core lifting through the heart, through the nose to the fingers, breathing, maybe arching back. Excellent. Hands back down, step back, lower drop, up dog or cobra, and down dog. And we'll stay right here. All right, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair. Let's get cactus arms in this chair because we're going to twist it. So right elbow outside of the left leg, keep that tail pointing back. Hands in prayer, pulling towards the fingers, or hands towards the chest, fingers towards the face. We're going to breathe here. You could open the arms if you prefer. Good. Forward fold as a rest. Just let everything drop off your back and head and fingers. Good. Sit in the chair again with the cactus arms. And we're going to do the other side. So we're going to take the left elbow outside of the right leg, hands in prayer, pull in, return the fingers to the face. We breathe here, lengthening the spine, lengthening the breath. Good. Forward fold. We'll take the feet apart, distance of the hips or shoulders. You can hold elbows or you can hold prayer. You could bounce or just let everything drop off your back, just hanging right here, which is what I'm going to do. And you may wish to engage the core. Let's touch the ceiling all the way up. And then all the way back down. We're going to take the peace fingers, even if you bend your legs, under the big toes, thumbs touching on the inside, elbows pulling away from the ears, top of the head reaching actively down. Back up to the ceiling, please. And back down again. Hands under feet from the front. Bend the legs as much as you like. Maybe someday they'll go straight. Doesn't matter. Take your time. We're just getting more flexible, more full of oxygen, stronger. Breathing and breathing and breathing. Excellent. Let's stand and we will end up at the top of the mat. I'm just going to take a second here with these shoulders back. We'll take a couple of breaths. And we're going to pivot tonight. So we're going to step the left foot back about the distance of one of your legs. Right foot is still running straight forward. Reach the arms out over the feet. We're going to take a breath in. As we breathe out, go ahead and reach out for triangle. Right hand down, left arm up. We're going to breathe right here. Good, back up. Let's do our first pivot. Right toes to 45 degrees, left toes straight out the back. Reach out over that left foot, and then left hand down, right arm up. And we'll breathe here. Great, back up. We pivot, left toes to 45, right toes out. Let's shorten the stance a little bit. We're going to reach that left arm way out. Get that length. With the left hand down, you can stay in pyramid. I think I'm going to do that today, or you can reach up doing the twist. I'm going to stay in pyramid myself. We're going to breathe here. Great. Up again. We pivot again. Right toes 45, left toes out. We're going to reach that right arm forward. We're going to hold there, reaching through that side a little bit. And then right hand down if you want to do the twisted triangle, or you can stay in pyramid, which again is what I'm going to do for today. Good. Up again. We pivot again. Left toes 45, right toes out. Let's re-lengthen the stance for like a nice warrior two stance, which is probably about the distance of one of our legs, heel to heel, maybe slightly longer for warrior two. We're going to breathe and look at the right hand. Core is engaged, dropping the shoulders. Center of the right forearm on the leg near the knee. Left arm up and over. You could stay here. You could put the right hand on the ground if you prefer. We keep breathing. Up again, straight that right leg so we can pivot the right toes and the left toes out. Warrior two now, again, arms out over the feet, breathing and looking at the left hand. And forearm on the leg, right arm up and over, long reaching and breathing here. Good. Back up. Let's pivot again. Left toes 45, right toes out. Warrior two again. This is for a little shorter hold on this one. We're going to turn the right hand so the palm faces the ceiling. Left hand's going to barely touch the back leg, and we're going to arch back, looking up along the elbow to the ceiling. Breathing. Great. Straight that right leg. We're going to pivot again. Right toes 45, left toes out. Warrior two for the moment. Couple of breath here. And left palm faces the ceiling. Right hand coming down the back leg. No weight on the hand, just barely touching. Back to center, we'll move straight into horse, turning the toes out, opening the knees up. Today, let's intertwine the fingers and push the palms together, pull the core in, and we're going to stay right here. All right, straight the legs. We're going to turn the toes to run straight forward, and we touch the ceiling, and then straight down, fingers on the lines the big toes have made. Head down, maybe palms down, maybe elbows back to the legs. We're going to take a nice long breath here. Good. Back up. We're going to reach out to the ends of the fingers. And then behind the back, we're going to intertwine the fingers, pushing the palms together. We're going to look up. You could have palms apart if you prefer. And then we're going to forward fold, lifting the arms up off the back. Light as possible on the toes. Breathing here. Good. Back up again. Touch the ceiling again. And then back down, we're grabbing shins, ankles, or big toes with the peace fingers. No matter what you get, you should be able to bring the elbows away from the ears and let the head drop down. Let's stay down low, both hands over to the right, left shoulder under and through. And then please to the other side, right shoulder under and through. And back to standing. We'll shorten the stance to about 3 feet, unless you're taller than me. I am 5'7"-ish. We're turning the right toes straight out, left toes 45 degrees. For pyramid, we're going to reach the arms out so we can get full rotation. And then elbows behind the back, or reverse prayer, or if your upper back is holding a lot of tension, palms together, the arms down the back. And we're going to look up, keep the shoulder blades together as you forward fold, looking at the foot right here in front of us. It is the right foot. You could stay in pyramid if you like, warrior 3, up onto that right foot, trying to make a capital letter T. And right hand down, left arm up. And switching the hands, if you like. Oh man, let's put that foot back down. Let's pivot. Right toes to 45, left toes out, arms out. And again, behind the back, grabbing elbows in reverse prayer, or whatever you did on the other side, please. Shoulder blades together. And we're going to forward fold, looking at the left foot. Warrior 3, if you like. And Ardha Chandrasana, left hand down, right arm up. And switching the hands. Wow, all right. Let's stand top of the mat. You can shake the feet out a little bit if you like. Let's take a second here. Core in, shoulders back, breathing all the time, even when we're resting. We're going to stand on the left foot. We're going to do tree by grabbing the right ankle. See if we can get that lock. You can hold it there. Maybe the lock. You could also put it in the front. Hands to the heart or all the way up. And we're going to stay here breathing, staring at our visual out in front of us. Core is engaged, breath in the nose. We control the breath. Great, let that down. You could step it out if you like. And then let's do the other side. Standing on the right, I'm going to lift the left. Here we go again. All right, let that down, step it out. Standing on the left, we're going to lift the right leg. Right hand grabs the right knee. You could stay here. You could extend the leg, grabbing the big toe if you like. Core is engaged. We're standing up totally tall. The hips should be the same. Don't let that right hip come up. Open that leg out to the right as we look over the left shoulder. Back to center, leg out on its own. Excellent, let that down, step it out a little bit. Very nice, standing on the right. We lift the left hand grabs the knee or the toe if you're extending the leg. Keep that hip down. Keep on the level like in standing a mountain pose. Let's open that leg out to the left as we look over the right shoulder. Excellent, back to center again. Show me the bottom of your foot. Excellent, let that down, step it out a little bit. One more. We're going to stand on the left and we are going to grab the right ankle and reach the right knee down as if there is a foot down there. We're going to reach the left arm up and touch the ceiling. You're welcome to do King Dancer. I think this has different therapeutic value. This one we're reaching down through the quad with the core engaged. I think it's accessing the lower back a little more. What's your choice? We're going to breathe as we always do. Excellent, let that down, we'll step it out a bit. And we do the other side. So standing on the right and grab the left, and try to keep the hips level. Reach that knee down as if there's a foot down there. Yeah, there's a foot down there. Other arm up, breathing here, core in. All right, let that down. Feet, heels under hips, toes slightly splayed. We're coming down to a squat. We're gonna stay in the squat. If you want to do crow or headstand, you're welcome to. Squat's got other things going on. When I get into it, I feel it right away where the squat is definitely in the low back, real nice. Get tall, stay here. All right, hands in prayer straight forward. And we're coming all the way up to the ceiling, lifting through the core to the nose and the finger, and then back down. And up again, all the way up, lifting to the ceiling. And back down, hands straight forward. And all the way up again, lifting, lifting, lifting. And back down. Good. Let's come to hands and knees and do a little bit of cat and cow. We drop the belly. That's the in breath as we look up, third eye. Arching the back is the out breath. Just a little bit of this. Good, back to center. We look over the right shoulder, see the tail, hello tail. And over to the other side, other tail. And to center again. We're going to turn the right hand in to face the left. And we're going to feed that left arm through. And we're going to lie onto the shoulder and the side of the face. You push that right hand down. You can bring the right hand up and around, grabbing the pocket of the leg. Pushing the hand on the mat does a whole different thing to the back, so at least try it. Good. Back up. And we'll do the other side of it. So we're turning that left hand in. We'll feed the right arm through and lay down onto the side here. And again, if you brought that arm up, do the same. Otherwise, I'm staying with the pressure of the hand on the mat, which I prefer for my body. Great. Back to center. Let's step back again, top of push-up. Below or drop. Up dog or cobra. Down dog for a moment. We hold the right foot up. We bend the right leg. We throw the right shin to the top. Scoot the left leg back. We lift the heart. And then hands down, forearms down, head down. And we're going to breathe right here. All right, hands down again. We'll step that right leg back and shake it if you like. Top of push-up, we're gonna lower down, drop, up dog or cobra, and then down dog. We're gonna hold the left leg up. You can bend that leg. And then throw that shin up top. Scoot the right leg back, we lift the heart. And again, hands down, forearms down, head down. We're gonna breathe here. Okay, hands back down again, step back. We lower, drop, up dog or cobra, down dog. And we're gonna sit down. And once sitting, we're gonna straddle the legs out. And we're gonna breathe in and reach up the center. We're gonna breathe out and fold to the right, and all the way back up, and then folding to the left. And over, please. Excellent, touch the ceiling. And then go ahead and bring the arms down. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. We're gonna pull them in pretty close as we can. Left hand grabs the small toes, right hand on top. We're gonna sit up really tall. We're gonna butterfly the legs. I mean, if you're more flexible, you can get away with the legs out further and it does affect the legs differently. You want to try to keep that back flat. So if your feet can be out further with the back flat, that's great. Pull the shoulder blades back in together. Again, the breathing is in and out through the nose. To make it a more yogic ujjayi breath, you want to restrict the throat a little bit. Get a little more Darth Vader happening there. Otherwise, just deep breathing is excellent. Well, let's forward fold, pushing the elbows against the legs, trying to lengthen the heart out towards the feet, trying to keep the shoulder blades back and together. We're going to stay here, continuing the breath. Good, back up. Let's extend the legs out in front of us and then shake them around a little bit. Now we're going to do our twist. We're going to bend the right leg with the right foot flat on the mat. The left arm is going to grab that leg and the right hand goes 6 inches out behind the tail approximately. We'll pull the shoulder back, look back. You could put the elbow outside for a little bit of extra force. And we're going to breathe right here. Excellent. Let's do the other side. Right leg out, left foot in there. You just hold the leg. You can come with the elbow on the outside if you'd like. I'm going to sit up tall. Great. Back to center. Both legs bent. We bring the arms under the bent legs and roll back on the tail. We all know where we're going. You got all sorts of choices. Arms out, you keep the legs bent. You can straighten the legs. It's 1 of 5. Shoulders back, breathing in the nose, looking at the feet. Cross the legs, grab the shins, sit up really tall. Shoulders back and down, top of the head up. Excellent. Number 2, please. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And number 3, up again. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And number 4, back up. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And last one, please, number 5. Excellent. Hug the knees into the chest. Let's lie back. We're going to take the forearms and grab the shins and pull those shins down, bringing the nose up to the knees. Great. Let's set up for bridge. Those of you that want to do Urdhva Dhanurasana are welcome to. Longest finger almost touches the heel on each foot. Knees and feet 2 fists apart. We lift the hips. As we lift the hips, tuck one shoulder then the other. Intertwine the fingers, push the arms down and the hips up. All right, let's come down. We're going upside down. We're starting with plow, kicking the feet up and over the head, legs straight, hands either on the back or intertwined fingers with the arms pushing against the mat. We're going to take several breaths right here. If the hands are down on the back, put them there now and lift the feet straight up into the sky. Shoulder stand, heavy shoulders, heavy elbows, breathing in the nose, looking at the feet. Let's bend the legs, bring the knees down towards the ears. Reach back, grab the soles of your feet, lower yourself into dead bug. Dead bug, knees in the armpit, soles of the feet up to the ceiling, head loose, just sitting on the ground there. You could stay still or rock around. I want to rock around a little bit tonight. Feels nice on the back to rock around. All right, bring the knees into the chest and the arms out like a T. On the out breath, let's let the knees fall to the right as we look the left, and you can put the right hand on the legs if you care to. And all the way up and over to the other side as we reach out and look to the right. And back to center. Hug the knees into your chest. Thank yourself for coming out. And we're going to roll ourselves up to a seated position. We're going to take a 5-minute meditation. I just have this one mat, so I'm going to roll my mat up to sit on. If you're already set up, great. You can start your meditation. I'll talk us through it, but I know all you guys already know that I've probably said it the same so many times. It'll be 5 minutes, so I'll set a timer. We'll comfortably cross the legs. We'll have the hands down in the lap with the fingers interlaced or one on top of each other. Chin hanging to the chest, core a little in, shoulders a little back. Becoming aware of the body breathing itself. If the mind won't let you alone, it's nice. You can become aware of the mind. Become aware of those patterns. We don't have to think that they're ours necessarily, but we can know that they're there, like a neighbor's television. Very nice. Let's bring the hands to the heart center and rub them together. And we're going to bring the arms up into the sky like a big funnel receiving everything. We're going to take a breath in through the nose as much as we can get. We're going to breathe in more through the mouth. And even more. We're going to hold the breath, tighten the legs, tighten the core, lift the floor, hold all that. And then let it all out. You're living your dream. Namaste. It's DanielOberberger.com. You can find the links to my Venmo and PayPal there. Thank you so much for joining all of us this evening.